Hi there, have you been seeing all of these videos and all of this social media about purging your closet this time of year? It makes sense. We're stuck indoors more these days because of the weather, and we're looking forward to making room in our closet for some 2026 fashion that's coming out. I'm here today to talk to you about not purging. I'm here to talk to you about keeping. I want to encourage you not to get rid of some of your favorite scarves and other things that you have in your closet, and I'm going to feature a basic dress. You may have a dress like this in your closet, and if you're like me, I'm starting to think about things that are coming up. We're talking religious ceremonies, rehearsal dinners, family reunions, high school reunions, business conferences, or even a job interview. If you're like me and you recently lost a lot of weight, which is why I started this channel, you may have a dress like this that you want to get rid of, but I want to encourage you not to stray away from having a basic dress. Basic does not mean basic. Basic means versatile. So let's go ahead and get started.
Wear your clothes to hide. Wear what you want with pride. Adventures in style.
Hi there, if you're new here, my name is Lisa, and I started this channel after major weight loss, and I've been having a blast learning about being in a new size for the first time in my life, exploring fashion, learning how to dress in a new shape. So if you're new and you like that kind of content, or you just love talking about fashion and seeing trends, hit that subscribe button, because I do a variety of videos from Walmart hauls to subscription boxes, and I'm really getting into talking about fashion trends these days. So come join our community by hitting that subscribe button, and welcome. So what constitutes a basic dress? In this video, I am not talking about the little black dress. I'm talking more about the business conference dress. Now, this particular dress from Quince does come in a black, and you could have this be a basic black dress. It is a Ponte knit. It does have pockets. It's stretchy, and I'm holding here a size medium that I'm going to try on for you in a minute. Your basic dress could be a dress with cap sleeves, short sleeves, or a tank dress. I feel like these days the tank dress or the cap sleeves are more on trend. So let's just dive into putting this dress on. We're going to take a look at it, and then I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to make it look fun and casual and make it look kind of formal. I am starting with the most basic of basic in the dress. This is a very beige color. It's called Ecru, and it's also from Quince. It's the same dress that I just held up in what I like to call business blue. And the name of this dress is the Ultra Stretch Ponte Cap Sleeve Dress. So what we are going to do is we're going to start with this very, very basic dress. And if you have come to my channel before, you know this is not how I normally dress. I like to dress a little bit edgy, being over 60 years old, but in a size 4 for the first time. I'm kind of reliving some of my how I wanted to dress in my 30s, 40s, and 50s fantasies here, but always trying to be tasteful. So now I am taking myself back into a very basic, intentional, and conservative look. So this is the dress. Here are the cap sleeves. You can see this one is a little bit tight fitting on me, and this is a size small. For reference, I'm a size 27.4 on the bottom, and I didn't lose all the weight here, and I'm a little broad-shouldered, so sometimes I end up needing to be in kind of a medium up here. The blue dress is a medium. Okay, we're going to start with a couple of edgy looks in this dress using things I have in my closet that I don't think I want to purge. Then we're going to go to some more semi-formal event dressy looks with this dress. We're going to go to a comfortable look in this dress, and if you're like me, and you are enjoying fashion and enjoying dressing differently because you're in a new size, I'm going to explain to you why there are times where it's more comfortable for me to wear a dress than wear a skirt or pants. So let's get started with look number 1. Look number 1, all I did was add a belt. This is a leopard belt that I had in my closet. This is a belt that actually came with a pair of jeans that I bought at a local retailer called Fred Meyer. And I bought the jeans for the jeans, and I took the belt off, and I'm like, I don't know. And leopard is in now. Leopard is going to stay in. Studded looks are in. So if you have a fun belt with studs or leopard, and you want to make a dress like this a little edgier, because you want to kind of have that edgier look at a business conference or maybe at a gathering with people that you know, this is a great option. I have this on with red shoes because I just love to wear red and leopard together, but I'm still basically very understated. Very intentional. I'm just looking like I love trends just a little bit. I am hearing this year, I heard for a while that big belts are going to be in. So let me grab one of my oversized belts from my closet, put it on with this. It's a black one, and see how that looks. Now I've only switched out the belt and the shoes, and I've given this dress a completely different look. This is a wide belt. I was hearing a lot about wide belts coming back in because we're gonna start referencing the 80s again in fashion and referencing the 90s less. We're going back a decade, one of my favorite decades. And so these big belts were really in the 80s, so were big shoulders, and it was just that sort of shape that was very popular. The boots. These are boots that I purchased at Walmart. I'll hold them up in a minute. They've got that woven pattern that's still so popular, and I haven't been wearing them that much, and I was thinking about getting rid of them, but now I see how they have dressed up this basic dress. I'm just in love with them again. This is still a classic look, but with a little bit of edginess. Now let me make it look a little more classic. So I'm wearing the exact same thing. I have just added this 100% organic cotton sweater jacket because I know sometimes sitting in an auditorium or a conference room, it can get kind of chilly. And I'm a nerd that always sits in the first row, so I always want to look good while I'm sitting down. And I was so excited when Quince partnered with me so that I could bring you a couple of items that I chose from their website, and I intentionally chose this jacket. I'm just in love with it. It comes in 6 color variations and sizes extra small all the way up to extra large, and I am wearing a small. And this is the same thing. So if it was warm in there and I had to take the jacket off, I still have the belt on and the cap sleeve dress. Love the gold buttons on this and the contrasting trim. So this is another fun way to dress this up. Okay, I said I was going to stray away from the formal stuff and start with the casual stuff. So I have strayed away from my plan. So I'm going to hop back into something more casual, a casual way to dress this up. Was that an oxymoron? Casual and dress up in the same sentence? Sorry about that. What we're doing now is just going back to a very simple, clean, elegant look. This is the 100% organic striped cotton sweater from Quince. It's $49.90. And in case I didn't mention it, this Ponte dress, yes, I'm still wearing the dress, is $59.90. And Quince has been awesome about not changing their prices every 5 minutes. So I'm comfortable giving you the price here. If you're interested in shopping any of these looks for any of the things I have links for, I will put the links below. The Walmart boots, the sweater, the dress, etc. The leopard belt I don't have. I'll find something similar and I'll put a link up for that. So as you can see, this is very, very, very neutral, very understated, and I feel it's a very nice, comfortable, relaxing, clean look. I did struggle to make this look casual with the right shoe. I think a kitten heel would look really good with this. I'm not so in love with these mules that I have, so these are from Cozy Island and they're awesome mules, but I think I'm going to purge these. I think I'm going to get these out of my closet and get a nice mule. Mules are so in right now, and I can see a mule this color to give this a pretty monochromatic look would be awesome. Let me add a little bit more to this though. I want to show you this bag. Again, I said I was going to hold up the Walmart boots and I forgot, but they basically have this pattern, which is so popular. And this is a bag from Quince. I will put what it is up here. I can't remember the name of the model right now. And I'm just loving the color of it coming into the early part of the year. And I ordered one, I think that's a little big for me. They do come in 2 or 3 sizes. You'll see that up here. And then I dressed it up with this little scarf. So just a fun, neutral, intentional, casual, understated outfit. Now, why am I not just wearing a skirt with this, you say? The reason is because as someone that was very overweight, TMI, I still have some fat and loose skin here. And for me, there are times where wearing a skirt is just kind of irritating. The other benefit of wearing a sweater over a dress like this is if you're at an event where there's a meal going on, and most of the time that's the case with conferences, weddings, rehearsal dinners, the whole shebang, there's going to be a meal. You might as well be comfortable in a dress so you're not having to worry about a little bit of bloating after eating and feeling uncomfortable in your skirt. Another way to dress this up, I have a compulsion to layer and dress things up, so I just took the scarf off of the purse and I put it here with the sweater. And I think this looks really cute as well. I just watched a video by a huge stylist on YouTube who was saying that the Gucci, the Chanel, and the YSL classic bags are now basic. So going the other direction, a classic bag that is basic. And the reason for that is because it's so easy to finance them on Affirm and it's so easy to get them used. There's nothing wrong with carrying a bag like that, but we also have an undercurrent of people wanting to look original as well. And that's a fashion trend for 2026. So I really appreciate the fact that Quince does have a bag that's on trend, Love the woven pattern. That is quality because it's a 100% Italian leather bag, and that isn't $5,000 that you have to finance. It's a $140 bag. So let me show you a little closer how practical it is too. So you can see here it has your standard pretty big pouch for, you know, your lipsticks and things like that you don't want to mess up the inside of your bag. And then it has the little pockets here for keys and whatnot. And it does have 2 strap lengths, which I just love. In fact, for me, I will probably take the long strap off and just carry it around like this. I'm still in the beige ecru Ponte dress. That, by the way, for traveling is excellent because Ponte doesn't wrinkle and it is washable, and God forbid you spill a little something on it, it's gonna come off easily. And you can rewear it a second day at an event or at a conference. So this is how I've dressed this up. I've put on these Italian leather slingback pumps from Quince, 100% Italian leather. I'll hold these up so you can take a closer look at them. I have a 100% organic cotton fisherman sweater on from Quince. It is $39.90, and I'll put the price of the pumps up here when I hold them up. But yeah, I mean, this is a way that you can get a second day out of a classic Ponte dress like this. I have black on just because I think it feels a little bit edgy and fun, but as you can see, you could wear any color sweater with this and any of your favorite scarves that you don't want to purge out of your closet. Especially if you're on your weight loss journey, you may have a black sweater that's now kind of oversized, and instead of getting rid of it, this is a look that you could give it. Now, I'm going to show you what purse I actually wear day to day. This is my day-to-day purse, my go-to purse. This purse needs to be purged. It's too big and too heavy. Anyway, yeah, you can see that a nice black bag would look great with this. Also, this could be a fun casual dress outfit with these boots from Walmart. So once again, I will put links to everything below. I don't have a link to this scarf, but I'll find something similar in case you're also looking for scarves. But look in your closet, I bet you have some cute ones that you don't want to purge. I wanted to give you a closer look at the shoe. Once again, this is the Quince 100% Italian leather shoe. It is beautifully constructed, of a high quality. I mean, I'm not shy to show this close up on the camera. It is perfection. It is $79.90, which is competitive with a lot of the shoe brands that we love, like Dolce Vita and Sam Edelman, those kinds of brands. And what is awesome about Quince and buying from Quince is all their items are guaranteed for 365 days. Yes, you have a 365-day return window. God forbid if something went wrong. I love that these come in the ecru color of the dress, so I think I'm gonna order those and have 2 pairs of these on hand. We are back to the basic dress. Once again, I haven't turned around and shown you the back of this dress. So I love the way that this fits me from here and here. However, not so great at the back of the dress. So you can see here, so this dress is too tight on the back. So I ordered the business blue, and their color is navy, medium of this dress. So I'm gonna put that on and show it to you. I would say if I was gonna get this dress in black, I'd probably be comfortable with the way it looks in the back. It's just with this color, I feel like it's so tight that everything is showing through. So let's put the navy on and see how that fits. We are in the basic blue, or navy, or as I like to call it, business blue version of the ultra stretch cap sleeve Ponte dress from Quince, and I am wearing a size medium. Before I turn around and go over the sizing and the shape in a medium on me, I just wanted to show you how I styled this. You have all kinds of shoes, black shoes in your closet you may be considering getting rid of, but remember that they might go well with your classic dress. This scarf is one that I recently got from Loft, and I'm like, what am I gonna wear this with? I love the way that this went together. So let me take this off and we'll start looking at the dress. I want to tell you a little bit more about considerations of purchasing a basic dress, a versatile dress, or considerations of keeping one that you have. So I love 18-inch necklaces, and the way that this one is designed, it's always going to kind of fall under here. Actually, this is kind of a fun necklace. I can do this. But I know that's not going to stay out. So something to consider. One thing they are saying that is going to be in is layering in big statement piece jewelry. A dress like this is perfect for a big statement piece of jewelry. If you have something like that in your closet waiting to come out, you may want to consider hanging on to it to wear to an event with a classic dress like this. Let's talk about the sizing. So there is a zipper here, I forgot to mention, to get in and out of it. The one that I was wearing, I think I probably could have pulled it over my head and put it on still, but it would have been a little bit tight. This medium, I can totally pull over my head without using the zipper. So it's got that much forgiveness and that much room. You can see here, I have a little bit of breathing room here. Not gonna feel compelled to wear anything over it in case I'm eating a large meal. And you can see it's a lot more forgiving back here. The length, I feel like the length is a teeny bit longer, just going over my knees. So for me, I would be wearing boots with this probably, and tending to wear it to a more formal event. How could I dress this navy blue down to make it look more casual? I have one idea, so let me grab that and I'll be right back. I showed you wearing a scarf on top with this, and I think the reason that I love scarves with this navy color is because the scarves that you may own with bright and geometric patterns are gonna pop really well against a color like this. Here's another option for this dress. It gives it a whole different feel, kind of swanky looking. And if you're traveling and you need to create kind of a capsule wardrobe in your suitcase, and you might have more of a casual day or a casual business day, having a dress like this that is so versatile can be an excellent way to go. So ladies, I hope I've inspired you not to get rid of all of your scarves and your belts. And if you need to get rid of your Ponte basic dress because it's too big, go for it. Get yourself one that fits you now. If you're one of the regular community on this channel, you know I love silver shoes. So I had to try to see if my silver shoes would work with this dress. Did you buy some metallic shoes over the last couple of years and you're like, why did I buy these? How can I wear these? And you're always feeling a little self-conscious when you put them on. Just a reminder to kind of make them the bread and bread to your fashion sandwich. I know that's such an overused term, but I find that it really works when you put a brightly colored silver necklace or silver jewelry, even bracelets on the top that kind of complement the metallic intensity of the shoe. You're also wondering why I haven't gone into blazers with this whole thing. Well, let's put a blazer on with this because I almost feel like maybe the silver doesn't work. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do we need a blazer to kind of break this all up a little bit? So a Ponte dress and a classic polyester blend or Ponte blazer is a perfect way for an easy business casual or business outfit or formal event outfit that you can wear out in the coming months. Did you buy a bright and crazy colored blazer that you're wondering, why did I buy this? Should I get rid of it? I did a lot of that last year. I was having so much fun shopping in my new size. So I'm gonna bring in a spring colored blazer with navy and we're gonna see how it comes together. So I'm starting the process of planning to purge my closet. What are my decisions going to be? Is it going to be based on something that I love but I never wear? Is it going to be based on fit? Is it going to be based on its trendiness or its style? Is it going to be based on how worn out it is? These are all important decisions that you have to make. This beautiful coral colored double-breasted coat is something that I got last year in a front door fashion box and I haven't worn it. Am I going to get rid of it? No, I'm not going to get rid of it just because I've never worn it. I'm going to find a way to wear it. And I think with a dress like this is kind of a fun, and once again, we are trending towards trying to look a little more original and unique. Unique because I'm wearing it unpredictably with navy. It would look beautiful with that ecru beige dress that I had on too. And then I'm going to contrast everything I have on with this fun white Italian leather bag from Quince that I showed you before. And then I put the little scarf on it. This is such a great bag to accessorize. We're accessorizing bags now. So this bag just lends itself, because of the neutral color of it, to all kinds of charms and fun things that you could put on there, and scarf. And I have my silver shoes on. There's all kinds of ways that you can style shoes with this. One thing that I get a little shy and confused about that's gonna stay in is pattern play. And I don't have any advice for you other than just try it until it feels right. These little earrings, which I just love, I got at Gap around Thanksgiving last year, and I've been wearing them a lot, and I'm like, should I get rid of them because I'm wearing them so much so I can get another pair? I've decided no. I've decided they go great with this cardigan that I have on, and then pattern play, I've just put the scarf back on because of my shoes, and we'll get into that in a minute, but mainly I wanted to show you what it looks like to wear a duster cardigan over your basic dress. It just gives kind of this cool, elegant, I'm sort of dressed up, but I'm kind of casual feeling. And then you have the comfort. Once again, I've referred to why a dress can be comfortable. You have the comfort of wearing a dress. I love that this duster cardigan from Quince is the perfect length with the dress from Quince. This is their 100% Mongolian cashmere duster cardigan. I think it's around $109. It comes in their usual size ranges, extra small to extra large. And did I say 6 colors? And I just love this. What is the name of this pink again? Marled pink, I think is the name of the color. I have one of their crew neck Mongolian cashmere sweaters in this color, and I just love it. Anyway, digressing. So let's talk about this outfit. I was struggling with what to wear with this duster cardigan and this that didn't look too formal. I had out the pair of Cozy Island mule heels that you saw earlier. I felt like that looked too formal. If I really wanted to go to brunch with a bunch of ladies and look kind of elegant and kind of dressed up, kind of casual, I want to be wearing a comfortable shoe. So I pulled out these boots from Walmart. We're going to call them generic suede crunchy kitten heel boots. I don't remember the name of them. I'm not getting rid of them. I was eyeballing them to get rid of them, but I think I'm going to keep them because I haven't worn them very much. And I'm just going to make an effort to try to style them rather than running out and buying new kitten heel boots. And guess what? Kitten heels are still in and they're comfortable. Well, as you can see, the sun is out and it's time for me to call it a wrap. And I thank you so much for watching this. I hope you were inspired to look at things in your closet a little differently as you're going through a purge. Not to say that you can't purge some things because you want to make room for some other things. After this, I myself am going to go out shopping for lipstick because I need some spring colors in lipstick. I hope you have a great day and I hope to see you again soon.
Adventures